Hello, friends. Happy Sunday. Um, I did not do a Success Club board update because I think it was the same as last week, except Josh has 1 point, but I decided I wasn't going to put him on our board. So it's just me and Hallie rocking it. And I think that is all. I wanted to mention for any of you guys who did not join the chat for the 10-step body business plan. I have done the first, oh gosh, now I can't even remember if it's the first two or first three steps. And they are super simple, you guys. I really want to encourage you all to go for it and just do it. Like the first one, the first step is printing the business activity tracker, choosing a workout and a nutrition program. So it's like things that we probably have already done. Maybe you haven't printed the business activity tracker, but it links it right there so that you can just click it and print it and have it. I printed 2 copies. And then, if you're not, I mean, maybe it would be a good gut check for you if you're not following a workout closely or your nutrition program closely. Maybe this would be a good time for you to like, okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to stick with 2B mindset. I'm going to go back through the videos. I'm going to recommit to my nutrition. But so far, so good with it. It's self-paced. So you go through the steps yourself. We have this little chat just to kind of check in and share as we're going through. But I know we're all here. We all are, if we're not on this call, hopefully, and you're watching the replay, I hope that means that you're interested and invested in your business in some aspect and growing it in some aspect as well. And I really think, taking advantage of some of these trainings is a really good idea, especially, it's coming right from corporate. I feel like it's worth the time to invest. So wanted to talk about that. And everybody is in a different place. I don't know that not even everybody has commented and said that they've even started it, but I know, like I had done day 1 and Frankie, who's one of Hallie's girls, had, gotten through a couple. And, so yeah, I mean, there's no, like, you have to do day 1 today. Because life is busy and I get that. And maybe, you'll go through a couple of them in one day, sometimes, and then, a couple of days where you don't do anything. So I just wanted to talk about that. The other thing that I have kind of been bouncing around idea-wise, and I wanted to touch base with you guys, is our group for next month, October. And Hallie, I don't know if you have thought about what you're doing for your group. No. So I was talking with Katie Wilson, who is another partner, we both have the same coach. And we were kind of talking about a game plan, and I just asked her if she had any ideas, and she said she was toying with a couple. I don't know if any of you guys follow Ashley Drew on social media, but she has been really promoting Growth Day. And she did like a mindset movement, mindful nutrition, I think are the 3 things that she covered. Kelsey's nodding her head, so maybe I'm getting that right. Yeah. Okay. Was her group last month this month. And she's doing something similar, I think, but obviously switching it up a little bit, but continuing to focus on Growth Day. And she has enrolled so many people with just Growth Day, just the $29 Growth Day. And she's at Success Club 16 and is just absolutely killing it. And not that, sometimes I like to stay in my own lane, because sometimes these things backfire, and what works for one person doesn't work for another. But I do think, and hopefully you guys can agree with me, there is so much to be said about the focus of mindset in our journey, if not every day, most days. Because no matter how far you are into your journey, it still affects your progress, and it can still mess with you no matter how consistent you are or want to be, and no matter how much you know what to do and, whatever, it still messes with you. Good night. Um, and so I was thinking about incorporating mindset somehow into whatever we do. And so Katie and I were talking about maybe doing another Fit Wars, but doing it a little bit different. So I just wanted to touch base with you guys and see what your thoughts are on, for my group anyway, anyone who's in my group, and Hallie, if you want to like team up and do it together, or if you want to do your own, or if you have another plan, whatever. But I was kind of thinking about doing Fit Wars in and just making a few tweaks, including some sort of mindset and maybe including growth day. I'm not sure. I need to like think that through, but I wanted to get everybody's opinions first. It is freaking time consuming. It like drained my life. The last time we did it, I was like, I needed like a whole month to recover from all of it. It was great. It was so much engagement and everybody loved it. And so that made it worth it. And that's why I'm thinking about doing it again. But it is super time consuming. So if you guys are like, October is going to be a busy month, I don't know if this is the right time. That's what I'm looking for, is like feedback from you guys as far as, is this a good idea? Do you guys want to team up? Katie told me when she did it recently, she did teams of 2. Which I don't know how I feel about that. I kind of feel like that might make it harder. I know there were a couple of my girls on teams who had trouble with one person in particular every single week, not turning in points, not participating, not kind of like leaving them high and dry. So I want to try to prevent that from happening as much as I can. So maybe I was thinking maybe like smaller teams would help with that. But then I'm also like, I mean, if somebody's going to flake, they're going to flake no matter what, I think, I don't know. But if you guys want to like drop any comments or thoughts or questions you have in the chat, I would love that. So the other thing I was thinking was including mindset. I would average points again to just like, depending on how many people are on each team, how many people we have do it. And I really am going to stress that I don't want anyone to commit to it and back out or not show up. Like, you need to be reachable. You need to be accountable to your team. Like, if you commit to doing this, unless there's like a literal emergency and you communicate that, like, don't just ghost your team. That's rude. And that's hard for me to say, but I'm going to say it. I don't like to be that confrontational, but I don't want that experience. I know like one of the girls was like, I don't know, she has like not come back to our group since then. And so I don't want that to happen, but there were so many people who loved it. So I feel like overall it was a good thing. So anyway, that is my thought for next month. And I wanted to see what you guys thought about that. I'm also thinking about something fun for us as partners. I was talking to another partner. Again, we have the same Jess as our person, but Thea. And we were kind of talking about something fun for you guys. And so I'm excited. We have not like really talked about it, but she had a really good idea and just kind of randomly messaged me and said, hey, do you want to partner up and do something together? And so stay tuned for some details about that. And just, I don't know about you guys, but it's literally insane to me that we are in like the last full week of September. And just curious what you guys have for thoughts on October as far as your business goes. And, I know we talked last week about it being close to the start of Q4, which means like our last hoorah for the year. How are you guys feeling about where things are at, conversations, your posting, your social media, your stories? Are you having good luck with things, or are there improvements that can be made? Like, where do you guys feel like you're at? I will start, and I feel like I need to talk more about partnering. and sharing more about that. My paycheck I like fully intended on like blowing up my social media with like stuff about payday. My paycheck was really bad this week. So I was like, okay, that's not the time to do it. I always have one paycheck every month and I typically forget what week it is, but that one week it's always like the worst of the month. So I think that was last week. So I'm hoping this week will be better. But anyway, that is my goal is I am at Success Club. I would love to have more people sign up, but I really need to shift my focus to partnering and then also to talking about plans for October. I am thinking I had initially said I was going to start 4 weeks of focus on October 1st. But if you guys are planning to start the 7th or whatever that first Monday is, like I would much rather do it with all of you too. So maybe I will do that. But yeah, that's kind of my game plan. And then just need to like nail down an idea for the October group, like whether we do Fit Wars or if we do something related to the other thing I thought of was making the only requirement for October growth day. So like you don't have to order a supplement necessarily, but you do have to have growth day and just like trying it out for a month. The only thing that stops me from doing that is I know a lot of people said that they needed the accountability with like nutrition and workouts. And I'm not sure how to do that as much, but also still focus on growth day. I need to like wrap my brain around that. So again, I'm looking for feedback. If you guys have any ideas or thoughts, if you're like, no, or if you think that would be helpful for you to just kind of get talking about and have like a lower price point, like, hey, you can join my group for 1 month for $29. Like, would that be a helpful thing? Or do you feel like not so much? And I mean, you could give them simple workouts to do if they want to do workouts. Those are just some things I've been kind of tossing around and they're like polar opposite. I just don't know what to do. Okay, so Kelsey said, I have slowed down, but not intentionally, hoping to focus on the new program to start and gain new momentum. And then Erica said, I'm with you, Kelsey. I haven't purposely slowed down, but it just seems to have gotten away from me. I need a content calendar to inspire me for posting. Okay. Lacking ideas for pictures to post. I also love the growth day group idea. $29 is a great way to get people in. Okay. So maybe we do that for October. And then maybe November, we could do Fit Wars. I don't know if you guys think I'm game for just saying, you know what, like, because we will get PV points. As long as you haven't gotten Success Club points from the person in the last 3 months, you would get like SCPV points. So we still would have opportunity to earn Success Club points. I mean, obviously, it's going to be way less, but I don't know. Sometimes I think it's nice to like get people in to show them what it's about. And it would almost be, I don't know, like a win for us, maybe. I don't know. So tossing those ideas around. Maybe I'll try to think about, okay. Yeah. So in growth day is, okay, back up. When it was first launched, I got it. And then, I still had it, but I deleted the app because I felt like I wasn't using it as much. And I was finding more helpful stuff in like Spotify. But seeing everybody talking about it again, I downloaded it again and I've listened 4 days in a row now, and they have been phenomenal. Like so good. So it's the Daily Fire, which like it pops up. So I don't know if you guys can see, but this is the app. And then this right here is like, there's a new one every day for you to listen to. And it's like 14, 15, 16 minutes. And they are just like Brendan talking about a topic, and you can also use it for like journaling. There's tons of other things that you can use it for, but that's kind of what I've been doing lately. And like you can add your goals in here. It's really good. I mean, maybe you guys look into it too for yourselves. If a bunch of you don't have it, I mean, maybe that would be a good thing. And it does go towards your monthly PV. So, I mean, if you're like that's actually one of the reasons I've kept it, is because it helps with my keeping my husband active. I think it's under him. It's under somebody. It's helping keep somebody active. I don't know who. So yeah, I mean, it could go towards your PV. It's not an auto ship thing, so it wouldn't count for Success Club PV, I don't believe. But as far as just maintaining active status, it is something that you could add in. But if you guys are like, I don't want it, then obviously that's probably not a good idea for our group. So tell me your thoughts. You guys that don't have it, Kelsey, Erica, Nicole, are you down with trying it? Or are you like, I don't think I want to do it? Okay, Erica says she's curious. Okay. Okay, well, that's good. Kelsey gives me a thumb. Okay. Okay. So if you guys are willing to give it a try, let me just like think that over in my head and make sure I'm not missing something and that's not like a totally stupid idea, but that's what I'm kind of thinking. Maybe we just do that for October, just make our focus mindset, because truly I do think we could all use help with our mindset, no matter where you're at, no matter who you are. And it could be a great way to get somebody in the door, and just seeing what it's about, seeing if they love the group. But also I think we all need to like really commit to making the group amazing, so that people want to stick around too. Anything else before I let you guys go? No. Okay, I'll do a quick boomerang. Stay tuned for details. Allie, you are definitely not smiling in that. Should I redo it? Are you gonna smile? Oh, she's gonna smile now. Okay. Okay, ready? Okay, that's cute. You were kind of giving me like a I'm grumpy with you face. I was like, I'm not gonna put that on my stories. It doesn't. It's okay. Erica says she's in bed. Well, forget. Thanks for hopping on. Okay, guys. Well, have a good week. Stay tuned. I promise I'll share details soon, because gosh, we need to start talking about October already. But if you think of anything, just message. Okay. Bye, guys.